want to take a look at the importance of methylated multivitamins. Methylated multivitamins are a game changer for many people because they contain bioavailable forms of essential vitamins, especially your B vitamins. This is like methylfolate and methylcobalamin. These are crucial for energy, detoxification, mood, your overall health. So why should we all be taking a methylated multivitamin? The main reason is because it bypasses genetic roadblocks like the MTHFR mutation. And many people don't know this, but they're saying now over 40% of people have the MTHFR gene mutation. And this makes it harder for their bodies to convert folic acid and B12 into usable forms. So if you have this mutation, synthetic folic acid, which is found in most multivitamins, and it's also found in most of our processed foods, may not work properly and can even build up in your system, leading to toxicity. So you are going to want methylated B vitamins like methylfolate and methylcobalamin. These are already in their active form, so your body can use them immediately and there is no conversion needed. The next reason is it supports energy and brain function. Methylated B vitamins help produce ATP, which is your energy. They also will improve mental clarity and support mood stability by boosting neurotransmitter production, your dopamine levels, and your serotonin levels. If you struggle with fatigue, with brain fog, with anxiety and depression, a methylated multivitamin could be exactly what you are looking for. And most people aren't talking about this, so I would strongly encourage you to try this and see if you notice a difference. The third reason is detoxification and liver support. And the body needs methyl groups to detoxify toxins, to process hormones, and to remove heavy metals from the body. Methylation plays a key role in reducing inflammation and keeping your liver functioning properly. A fourth reason it is important that people are switching over to methylated multivitamins is for heart health and homocysteine regulation. So methylation helps break down that homocysteine and amino acid that when elevated, it is actually linked to a higher risk of heart disease and stroke. Methylated B vitamins help keep your levels in check and promote cardiovascular health. A fifth reason people should take a look at methylated multivitamins is fertility and pregnancy benefits. Folate is the natural, more effective form of folate. This helps prevent neural tube defects in developing babies. Many prenatal vitamins still contain folic acid instead of methylfolate, which doesn't work well for people with that MTHFR mutation that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so your next question might be, well, how do I know if I have the MTHFR gene or that genetic discrepancy? You can do genetic testing for this, but I want to talk a little bit about symptoms of toxicity. So if you're concerned that maybe you have that MTHFR gene and you're wondering if you are dealing with some toxicity struggles from non-methylated multivitamins, here are some symptoms that you can look at and see if you might want to get tested. So that would be chronic fatigue. Even though B vitamins are supposed to boost your energy, you might feel the opposite, and it's because you're not breaking down that synthetic folic acid. You might also be struggling with brain fog and memory issues, anxiety, irritability, depression, mood swings, acne and skin rashes, joint pain, and inflammation. And the reason that you might be struggling with these symptoms is because of that unmetabolized folic acid, UMFA. And this can actually block the usable folate from getting into your cells, leading to deficiencies even if you're taking the B vitamins that I was talking about. Also might be dealing with the cyanocobalamin overload, and that is a synthetic B12. Symptoms, side effects of this would be headaches, dizziness, heart palpitations, irregular heartbeats, tingling, numbness in the hands and feet, digestive issues, bloating, nausea, diarrhea, anxiety, or overstimulation. And the reason for this is that cyanocobalamin contains cyanide molecules. Yep, that is the poison, that the body has to detoxify this. But if you can't detox it, then it's just sitting there and building up. So it leads to all of these side effects because people are dealing with poor detox pathways. So if you have these high levels, This means you are dealing with poor methylation. So this will lead to high blood pressure, increased risk of heart disease, and chronic fatigue, muscle weakness, difficulty recovering from workouts. And the reason for this is without methylfolate and methylcobalamin, your body can't break down the homocysteine, which leads to inflammation and cardiovascular risk. This also could lead to liver stress and detox issues. And I'm not trying to freak people out, but there are many people walking around with this MTHFR gene, and they're taking multivitamins thinking they're getting everything they need, but what they don't realize is their body is not breaking that down, and it just is building up and turning toxic inside their bodies. This, like I mentioned earlier, can lead to liver stress and detox issues, chemical sensitivities. So if you are super sensitive to perfumes, cleaning products, they make you feel sick, I would recommend you get tested for this gene. It can also hormone imbalances, detoxing alcohol or caffeine, frequent headaches or migraines. This is because methylation helps your liver clear out toxins. If your vitamins are not methylated, your liver may struggle to process excess synthetic B vitamins. So what you can do, often we're on the defense, and this I want you guys to be on the offense. Switch to methylated multivitamins with methylfolate B9 and methylcobalamin B12. Consider getting genetic testing for MTHFR gene mutations if you suspect methylation issues. Do things to support detox pathways. Drink more water, exercise so that you're sweating, and take activated B vitamins. This is a huge issue for people unknowingly taking synthetic vitamins that are not working for them. And it's a waste of your money, so don't do it. Switching to a methylated multivitamin will ensure that your body is getting maximum benefits without the risk of synthetic vitamins being useless or harmful to your body. So leave us a comment, like, and share this video.